Welcome to another episode of Dusk and Doom. Thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No problem. I'm gonna play that.
Cool. Last session we had the tragic death of Florence. And in a terrible fight against so many enemies. And I made a mistake sending this many enemies, and I'll be more careful in the future. We are going to start in 1 second. You're going to explain your plan, but first, hold on. It's harvest time, Jenny.
Okay, cool.
If you could cry in there a little bit.
Try to summon a tear, yeah.
Just. Oh! Okay. That's not what I meant. I meant since your character died, that if you could cry in my mug that says "Tears of my players."
They're reclaiming the tears.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was like
no.
I'm having to drink my own tears.
We're not allowed to mourn Florence.
Hopefully that was just sink water, right?
Oh yes. That's the one I drank from.
No, I thought that would be like salty water.
That's
make me actually drink my own tears.
You're giving me ideas.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Okay, so basically we want to finish this fight by having Eerie move the Moonbeam spell. But there's a chance if Eerie peeks out to see the area, they could get their head javelined in. So I asked if any of us have a mirror. Rin has a mirror in his disguise kit. Rin's going to pass the mirror over to Eerie so Eerie can see the area he wants to move the moonbeam to without making his head vulnerable.
Yeah.
So fun.
I was thinking of just having the rolls for the held actions or attacks that they had be the only thing that we needed to do to finish this fight. But then you were like, we're willing to sacrifice. We're willing to just do it with the mirror. So mirror from your disguise kit. It will cost you 1 silver piece to get it back and have your disguise kit be full again. Until then, it's unusable.
Got it.
After this tragic fight, first off, you have a dying character on the floor who is bleeding out. All of your enemies are dead.
Okay.
And how much experience point was that?
I believe it was just over 1100. Let me recalculate it real quick.
Yeah. It's 18 imps,
Which were 100.
and 2 orcs. Yeah. They're all... Okay, imps are challenge rating 1 and the orcs are challenge rating half. I should have done it the other way around. I should have had 2 imps and, less than 18 orcs.
Unironically, probably would have been easier.
I'm halfway through.
The imps are the HP that we can usually kill in one hit. The orcs aren't.
Yeah, and I decided, during the fight, I was like, yeah, I'm throwing a lot at them. I'm gonna ignore the damage resistances and immunities because
I'm rolling a Constitution saves with advantage.
Yeah, it was hard enough, so I balanced it back.
Yeah.
Cool. Your what do you do concerning Rory?
I'm gonna do Cure Wounds.
Okay.
On Rory.
Okay, cool. So, roll how much...
Is this Rory?
Yes. Jen, could you find either in here or in the colored
Seven.
tokens that's inside of the blue thing next to you, a token for your character?
My character. Oh, already?
Oh, you're not showing up right now. It's just in advance.
This is perfect.
Cool.
Yeah.
Rory, you back into consciousness to.
What did you roll?
I got a 7.
7. Excellent. I'll mark
What your characters do?
that. Second time in a few minutes. Thank you, friend.
I'd pat your shoulder. So Florence stops on the ground.
Yes.
Don't risk your life to grab it.
I mean, the enemies are gone.
He was so young. He had so much life to live. He was gonna introduce me to the library.
Do you?
He's gonna teach me to read.
He was.
Do you loot that body?
There's no body, but yeah.
Cool. Could you let Omen know everything that Florence had on him?
The what?
Everything that Florence had
All of the
on her.
equipment.
Because I thought that everything except for the journal evacuated.
No, the equipment stayed behind.
Oh, the equipment stayed on that.
Yes,
Okay. Good thing I haven't deleted his character sheet.
Mhm.
I feel like this is Skyrim where I'm just like clanking along with
Yeah.
like 15 sets of
Yeah.
armor.
Honestly, yeah, you have there is the armor.
Puts us just above
Nice.
level 4.
For everyone, or
Unless
You're almost
you have,
up to
if you've lost more than 95 XP, then it won't be level 4 yet.
okay.
I think I'm good.
Hold on. Let me.
What level is level 4?
2,700.
And how much are we getting?
Experience. 950.
Yeah.
When
That's divided. That's the total divided by 4.
9. Oh, that's the total, right?
Yeah, the new total for everyone.
Just
It would be 3,800 divided by 4 surviving characters. Is how we get the.
This is just like
950.
Yes.
Blue's death where it's like thanks for the XP.
Cool. So win your free experience points from leveling up.
There we go.
So you don't level up unless if I put
Just
a
find a rat to punch.
How much are we adding? 950?
950. Yes.
No problem.
Cool. So
Nice.
2697.
when we take a break in an hour or so, everybody can take that time to level up their characters, except you.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, what about for my character, dude?
Hmm?
What about for my character?
Yeah, you're also you're starting with the baseline HP because you haven't been hit by a monster from the Cult of Lips.
Okay, so I'm just like shoving the stuff into the bag of holding.
Cool. If you real quick, if you want to message Omen all of the stuff that you have, that would that Florence had, that would be great. Otherwise, there is also 2 hide armors, 2 great axes, and 6 javelins that you can loot from the orcs, and one magic item.
I will take those 6 javelins unless someone else wants them. Actually, there we go. Very.
We'll still need that.
There's 6 more javelins from Florence too.
So you have
12 javelins.
Okay, I'll take 6. Does Rory want to take the other 6?
Does Rory use dragons?
I can.
Okay.
Usually at disadvantage.
Do you want them?
See,
Yes.
Put
Okay.
that.
the secret passage has closed back behind you.
Okay.
He got away.
It's this place is dangerous.
Do we just get like? Did they just get like kicked out? Like I imagine like a boot on their ass.
No, I feel like you, most of you come out to see if Rory is still alive and to loot, and the Erlich kind of just closes the door. Makes himself small, rather.
Hey guys, I am not doing well right now.
Yeah.
Would y'all be opposed? I know I don't want to burden anybody, but can we go?
Let's
Get
get
the hell out of
here.
Please.
Yeah. Rory kneels where Florence's body was, and takes a moment, tries to summon something within himself. One of the spells he prepared was ceremony, but that would take an hour, and I'm out of spell slots. So I simply kneel and say a few words that may they find peace, may their works here have been worth something.
That was beautiful. Ren also wants to go and kneel and just look at the trident and their holy item, and he's gonna pick it up and hold it in his hand, and he just goes, "You will be avenged."
What did Florence's holy item look like?
I would say just a pretty simple one. I didn't think that hard about it. I guess it's an amulet with like something carved in it.
A hammer and sickle.
Sure.
Comrade,
Nice.
you will be avenged.
Oh wait. Also, there's he left behind 58 gold.
And I will use this money to avenge you.
So 58 golds. If you, I don't know, make sure one of them
If he
has.
wants to, you can take the gold. Actually, you owe Omen money, so
I pay back
Time
the
to pay the
45.
piper,
I
boy.
pay back the 45.
yeah. The 13.
You make your way.
Yeah.
You make your way out of the dungeon, unimpeded, on your way out.
Wait, I wanted to do something. I want to like do the thing where people pour alcohol on their friends' graves, but it's like the decanter on this water, like on where their body was. I realized that's also kind of funny because they were sea elves.
Yeah.
What did your shield look like?
You create a small space where the water is actually clean
It was
in the
whoosh.
sewers.
With like metal trim.
Okay, now
and
it's-
seashell.
I will throw the shield and the trident on my back and take that with me.
Oh.
You are our protector. You are our shield, and our shield is no more.
So if you had the trident and the shield on your character sheet, Omen, he's got it.
Okay, I haven't added anything to my inventory yet because I figured we'd split things up when we were not in immediate danger.
Oh yeah, I think just write whatever is left, and you can split it later.
Okay.
Cool. As you make your way out, you're walking towards Avalon, feeling defeated. You succeeded on your mission. You've made Erlich's life easier by delivering crystals, but you have paid a dear cost along the way. You're walking with the cliff face of Chrysalis's crater to your right, to the north, and the Twilight Woods to your left, beyond basically a flat, beyond like 120 feet of grass. It seems like the trees themselves are afraid to grow too close to Chrysalis. As you make your way back to Avalon, I need everybody to make a perception check, please. Including you, Jen.
Rin's eyes are too full of tears as he rolled a perception. Where is perception? 4.
Obviously, Roy doesn't see much, but his hearing and other senses.
It's hearing based.
Yes.
So you're,
A dirty 20.
16.
Jenny.
11.
Cool. Okay. Both of you don't catch it, but the two of you do. There is a horrifying sound coming from the direction of Avalon. A sound of hundreds, maybe thousands of creatures. Eerie, having been there during the last one, recognizes this as the sounds of an incursion. You can, in fact, see, you can see hordes of abominations have climbed their way over the lip of the crater and flooded in the direction of Avalon. Ear lets you know that the cooks have in the past repelled incursions like these by presenting the abominations with a feast of delightful and terrible foods, and that if that goes according to plan, the horde should head back inside of the dungeon, and you realize that the sound is getting closer because you're between Avalon and the fastest way back into the dungeon. You're in sort of open space. You're 120 feet away from the woods, and you notice a cloaked figure about 100 feet ahead of you that is walking towards the dungeon and does not seem to have noticed the sound either. What do the three of you do?
So we have a horde approaching behind us.
No, in front of you, on your way back to Avalon. Like they're returning.
The horde is already at Avalon.
Yes, and they're you see a couple of stragglers making their way down towards Avalon, but most of the horde, you hear the sound coming from Avalon and then approaching you.
Yeah. I'm alert and say, Rin, Omen, many approaching woods now. Guy over there. Woods.
Okay. Cool. Jenny, could you make a perception check, please? And Rory, could you make actually, it's going to be intimidation. Warning somebody of danger is intimidation.
10.
10.
Cool. Sorry, give me 1 second. Get used to the new character sheet. That's a 15.
15. Cool. You perceive the horde coming.
What is it?
Oh, it's just it's a bunch of abominations, like a bunch of different monsters. With today it's Lips Day, so with
It's like Goodwill when they have like the blue tag days. It's a Lips Day.
I'm gonna keep moving with the narration. I'm gonna need the three of you as you make your way towards the forest to make a check to see if you are able to get away from the horde successfully. It's either athletics if you're to book it, stealth if you're more preoccupied with finding a good hiding spot, even if it is in the grass, before you reach the edge, or any other skill that you feel might save your life with an oncoming horde of monsters.
23. Rin heard that and started booking it.
Nope.
Do you have heavy armor?
I do have heavy armor.
Cool. You're rolling with disadvantage.
No problem. That's going to be a 17.
Cool. You make it to the trees with like enough of a margin to spare that you can use the help action to give one of these to the help action.
Can I climb a tree?
That would also be athletics.
Could be nature.
Can I pick up Omen on my last one?
I would allow survival, but not nature. Nature is more knowledge based.
Okay. I'm gonna try and climb a tree.
All right. I also have heavy armor, so I got a 7 on my
Okay.
athletic. 9.
Okay. If he is giving you the help action, how much would you be rolling? And
16.
Yeah,
16?
the other day was 16.
Cool. You make it. Like you find a bush that's in front. You know that like the leaves are particularly strong smelling, and that will cover your scent to the creatures. And how much do you roll with the?
21.
Cool.
Rin grabs Rory's hand. He's like, "Come on, we gotta go." Just hand in hand.
You see the cloaked figure does not move as the horde approaches, and as they seem like they're about to tear this person apart, but then the horde splits aside, making room for this person, not just ignoring the figure, but actively avoiding the figure. And once the horde passes and the land is trampled and smeared in the leftovers from the feast back at Avalon, the only thing left standing is your character. Could you please describe your character, please?
Yeah, you see an unusually short Summer Eldrin. He stands out around like 4 foot, maybe like 6 or so. Tiny little guy. He's got like golden hair and a little headband that has like a leaf on top of it. And you guys, now that I've sent you guys the character art, you know like Florence's best design. So he has a longer like jacket, like a very loose jacket that has very similar designs but in colors of summer instead. So it's like yellow and oranges and reds. And
You said Summer Eladrin?
yeah. And he's wearing armor. He's carrying currently what weapon did I pick?
Also, what type of
mace. And heavy armor. So, yes.
Hi. What type of armor?
Heavy armor.
Heavy armor.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And yeah, he's staring at you guys. And you actually see he's holding in. I'm gonna like make up this artifact and it's gonna break right after this.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so he's gonna. He seems to be holding this artifact and it's like blinking very rapidly as he raises it towards you guys. And who picked up the journal?
Me.
You? Okay. He's gonna approach as the thing he's holding like disintegrates.
Howdy, stranger.
Hello. Who are you?
I'm still in the bush.
I'm like approaching your direction. Can I roll to see if I see them?
I think that like you saw them heading in a specific direction, but with the horde like distracting you all like covering lines of sight all around you, you don't know exactly where they are now, unless if you can roll higher than they had rolled on their skill checks, which was 16, 21, 17.
That's alright.
23.
I'll call out. It's like, Flo, I know you're in there. I've been looking for you for like 3 months, man. Why'd you come into a place like this? Come on out.
As we walk back towards where the bush is, Omen, what are you doing? This is a friend, clearly. The things weren't trying to kill her.
Okay, Omen stands up sheepishly.
And he like frowns. It's like, is there someone else in that bush with you?
He doesn't
What do you
speak
mean?
much. He doesn't speak much.
Oh, well, I could have sworn that amulet I had was meant to disintegrate upon finding what I was looking for. You guys wouldn't happen to know a guy named Florence, would you? He's like my best friend. I've been looking for him for like forever now.
My friend, I have dire news.
What? I mean, you know, we're in a dungeon, obviously.
You're about 10 minutes too late.
Too late for what? Did he run again? And leave his journal behind?
He's left the mortal coil.
Ren takes off the seashell amulet and passes it over.
Yeah, I get Florence's journal out of the bag and I'd also hand it over to this person.
Do you want their trident too?
What do you mean?
He's gone.
Gone? Gone where?
I'm afraid he met the pointy end of a rather unfortunate horde of imps.
No, that doesn't make any sense. He's a paladin. He's
His
really skilled.
divine channeling was quite honestly what saved us.
He was the greatest man I've ever known. He was my hero.
Saved you?
He saved us.
Did you were there with him then?
We were fighting alongside him. Things got a little dicey, and he didn't make it out.
You didn't help him?
We tried. We did everything we could.
How am I supposed to believe you? In fact, no. I've met nothing but suspicious characters in the city. And then he's going to cast
Rory
Zone
says,
of
tell
Truth.
me about it.
He's gonna cast Zone of Truth. And he's gonna be like,
Everybody make a wisdom saving throw. I think.
it's charisma saving 13.
Oh, charisma saving throw. Okay.
8.
Okay. You can choose to fail as you feel overcome with an urge to not lie. You don't feel overcome with an urge to say to spell all of your secrets truthfully, but simply you like a wave of honesty, of supernatural honesty that you can choose to let wash over you or to try to resist it.
I wet the bed until I was 15.
I didn't ask.
Okay, well, I write on my board.
Didn't ask.
I just stare at it and I'm like, okay. And I write on my board, we did everything we could for him.
So he's really gone. Where's the body?
Do you want his shield?
Destroyed body and soul by the old gods.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
You want to know literally what we saw?
Everything is riddles with you.
Yeah, just spit it out.
Destroyed body and soul means we saw the body fade, having chunks ripped out of it into the ether.
Yeah, do you know why he just disappeared? Whenever our other friend died, their body was left over.
Okay. What's the spell save DC? And I'm gonna need everyone to tell Jenny whether they succeeded or not, because
I'm failing on purpose.
Okay, cool.
I got a 20 on my charisma save, and there is a moment of stalwart resistance, so that I know that you know that I didn't have to fail it, and I am choosing, as I am literally describing the death, allowing that spell to affect me.
I got an 8, so I fail, but not on purpose.
Okay.
Omen just likes to have the option to lie.
His killer is still out there. It was an orc chief. He ran away before we could finish him. But he will be avenged. I've memorized his
You're running
face.
away right now. You're going.
We are. I am about to drop.
Yeah, I just like extend my body so you can see all the like wounds and shit. I do a little spin, just like soak it all in.
You realize something, having failed the saving throw. You feel compelled to not lie when speaking, but based on the description of the spell, when your ink feather touches the paper, you feel no compulsion to write in the truth. I checked the.
I was wondering about that. That's funny.
I checked the
That is
description
funny.
of the spell, and its creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. So
Wow.
you, because so you like, hey, that's a great like bonus for your the benefit of your muteness.
That spell you cast. We can't lie in it.
Yes. I'm a paladin.
Please.
Oh, you're a paladin. I'm a paladin. Florence was a paladin.
Yeah, he was.
To what cause have you dedicated yourself?
I seek glory.
I seek vengeance.
There we go. I think we'll get along very well.
I think we will.
Fine then. He's going to
Rory was
cast
concerned.
healing on you.
I was really hoping you were gonna say
How much
bring
do you
crystal
heal?
lie down on the
Yeah, I'm
ground.
gonna.
I was thinking about that.
Oh, did it always do this much? Interesting.
Oh, make sure it's not the new version.
That's right.
Your
Make sure it
friend
says
was
legacy.
He's okay. Here's the thing. He's going to like as he pats your shoulder, be like, "We'll get along," and then he's going to heal you, and he's gonna try to pass it off as a what was it? Lay on hands.
Yes.
Oh, you can do the hand thing too.
5.
Thank you. All right, guys, I'm good to go. Y'all, we can go back in if y'all. I'm kidding. I feel so much better. You must be a paladin. Rory, a new paladin. New paladin just dropped.
Your friend was a scholar of the highest order, and we are honored to have known him.
It's slightly too late, but I sent you a message on Discord.
Okay.
What's wrong, Goldman?
Hey, we're still in the zone of truth.
I think on my own board, I'm like testing the line thing, and I write like, I am a paladin.
Also, Cairo.
Oh yeah, we haven't introduced.
I'm
the
Ren.
name.
Ren team.
Real quick, Cairo. Your shit, I forgot. Yes. Did you position the zone of truth so that you would be outside of it?
Yeah, sure. I'll say that.
Okay, cool. So you don't need to make a roll, but normally you would also be affected by the zone of truth.
Sure, sounds good. And actually, these guys wouldn't know whether or not I'm in my own zone of truth.
Yes, they.
I think you can see it.
No,
No, never mind.
not without detect magic.
All right.
Omen, you can. I had a question for you actually. Nod up and down. Can you still do this, or you do it truthfully or lie?
It's you can't speak.
Oh, you
a
can't speak.
A
Oh, okay.
deliberate lie.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You gonna try to like grill me on something?
I just wanted to know a little bit of backstory.
Were you guys all friends, Florence?
Oh yeah, we're like this. I've been here 3 days.
I've known him for 100 years.
He was that old?
Yeah, like.
He said he was 23.
And you believed him?
He looked great for his age. The skincare was skin caring.
I mean, he was an elf. You realize that, right, my friend?
That's why his ears were pointed.
Yes, and I'm an elf. See?
Yeah, okay, cool.
Forgive this one. Florence was, as you say, the brains of the operation.
Was he
I think that was
now?
kind of a cell phone.
Well, I mean, I think me and Florence shared the brains.
Yes, between you two, there was about one brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I draw a pie graph and it's like 99%, and then there's a 1%.
Now,
That's fair, Florence.
this one is second to none in valor and in brawn.
I know.
See, my legend has spread.
I know him. We didn't part on good terms, but he was a dear friend.
I was like, this is your.
We came from the same town. I assume he loved telling everybody about it. Something about keeping it alive and legends. He's really gone. Am I the last one now?
The last what of your town?
Yeah.
He did mention something about his town disappearing. What's up with that? He said he'd get to it later.
It was consumed by an old god, and I found a way to free us, the town of it, to bring it back. I came to tell him.
Well,
He's like holding the trident. He's like, he's really gone?
then if indeed you can bring it back, perhaps Florence would come with it.
You said his body faded.
Indeed.
It was probably taken by the god. The same god.
The what?
What do you call this guy?
The one that ate our town. I don't know his name, but
I thought you said the stain god, and I was like, oh my god.
Kind of sick.
no, just a god. I don't know his name.
I wield the power of OxyClean.
What was your town's name?
Arkham. Or it was Port Bonifort, really. I came from Arkham, the land side of the town. It was a prosperous trading hub. Florence came from the seaside of the town. And
How do you spell Port Boniford?
Eonniniford.
Boniford.
Boniford.
I'm glad I asked. I did not spell that right.
Hold on, give me 1 second to pull up my notes.
What'd you say your name was?
Oh, I didn't introduce myself. My name's Kyrol.
Like chirality?
Kyrell.
K.
Yeah, Kyrol
K-Y-R-E-L.
Flamir. Flamir.
What was the second one?
Flamir. Flamir. We trained together. We were the last ones to leave the town before it disappeared, and I was going to bring our home back. We were going to go back together.
I understand. I've also lost someone.
Huh?
I have. I lost my sister. And he lost nothing. His voice. Or no, not his voice, his sight. He lost his sight. He lost his voice.
He was like looking at you two of us like, wait, which one's a witch?
Why do you not speak?
I have no need for words given the loss we've all experienced.
And you can see he's like shell shocked, and he's like, I need time to process this. I came all this way.
Perhaps a drink?
I was gonna finally show him a drink. Yeah, that sounds nice. Many drinks,
Many drinks.
and he's gonna start marching off.
Rory remains concerned.
Oh yeah, he drops his own troop and wanders off, or I guess back towards that direction.
Glory and a drunk, dear.
To the tavern.
You head back towards Avalon. You arrive to see that the cook's camp outside of Avalon is bustling with activity, and not in the usual way. There doesn't seem to be any cooking going on, but instead at the edge of the camp, where there's like a sort of like little stone wall about this big, the cooks are like the cooks have gathered in their aprons and are talking animatedly with guards from the city, with groups of adventurers, and with you see members of the different factions that you've been introduced to. Some merchants, some seers of true time, some you see a Lombo Longfoot in the crowd, and
Like a Lombo Longfoot or our Lombo Longfoot?
hard to tell. Make
I mean, I have his mask, so.
make an insight check.
It's not great for.
Okay, you see, he waves. Can you see the smile on with the mask, with the Lombo Longfoot's mask?
No.
Okay, got it. He gives you a finger gun type gesture, and you are certain you're being mocked.
I do this.
So
That guy.
it's very likely the one that the same one.
Crude gestures like that can be misinterpreted. There's a full crowd over there. Are you sure that was wise to do?
Okay. Owen's a little surprised. She's like, wait, you can see me flip off people.
How
How are
close?
you communicating that?
I'm not. I'm just like thinking that like.
You look perturbed, friend.
You see Nasser, the eagle Arakocra, actually draws his spear and like standing between the cooks and the rest says no violence. We need not escalate this situation any further. Disperse. And let's see, Nasser's intimidation.
I think Nasser is a she/her.
Oh, thank you.
The mask of Lumbo isn't magical.
The crowd does not disperse. In fact, voices are raised. So, as you see the situation, do you approach it? Do you avoid it? Do you do something else?
I would like to step up to with Nasir, because Rin likes Nasir quite a bit.
It's Nasser.
Nasser. Rin likes Nasser. Nasser is cool bird, and Rin not in hostility. Rin is going to be using persuasion, and he just speaks up and he goes, "People, please, there's no reason for violence. Let us hear out our protector."
No reason for violence. Those guys, those cooks just gave the old gods one of the most powerful things in the world.
And would you have rather the abominations taken all of our lives instead? They sent away the abominations.
Roll persuasion. Is anybody giving support to Rin?
That
in
will
this
be
moment?
an 8. He's stepping up.
I nod knowingly. I stand behind Rin and I'm like,
He's stepping up to.
You roll with roll again because the help action gives you advantage.
I'm giving Nasser the help action. I'm looking
I'm gonna
intimidating
pat
next to
you on the
Nasser.
back and give you guidance.
Okay, cool.
What does guidance do?
Add a d4.
I'm gonna raise the difficulty by I mean you and
Try.
you and Nasser want the same thing.
Yes.
Like cool.
11.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Nasser says, listen to the handsome tiefling.
Make me blush.
The guards will handle this this situation according to the laws of Avalon. It is I will not allow adventurers or other groups to make to be judged, jury, and executioner in land where y'all don't even know what our laws are. And thanks to Rory's intimidating presence, a lot of the crowd disperses, and you see.
I stand at an angle so that the crowd can sort of see the blood-covered maul on my back.
You're like,
Yeah.
You see that Caleb, the halfling, is gonna start a heated conversation with Nasser, and Grumsh and Mog are standing to the side. You see that they're both like Mog is kind of like tearing what little hair she has left on top of her head, and Grumsh is like pacing, just being like fuck.
We can come to a compromise. A meeting of minds is required, not fists.
I would like to join the conversation. Seeing Nasser go speak with Caleb, Ren is going to tag along and just join in the conversation.
So Nasser is she's currently saying, all right, explain to me this mess from your point of view. And Caleb says, okay, so we've been working on a theory that very pleasing rare dishes would keep might abate the old gods for longer, that it would be longer before the next incursion. So when we got a hold of this very rare ingredient, we knew it was a dragon egg, but our testing had revealed that there was no that even throwing it in a volcano could not heat it enough to hatch. Only the breath of a dragon or some very powerful magic could have done that. So we, not being able to do the thing you usually do with dragon eggs, we made bedeviled eggs for the incursion. And when they showed up this time, they had a fucking wizard with them, or cultist or whatever, with a bunch of bones on their body, who parted the crowd of monsters as they arrived at the dish, and cast some magic and reconstituted the egg and then left with it. So now they have a dragon egg, and it is our fault, but we couldn't have known that they would, that they never have somebody coming in and casting magics usually on our ingredients. They just eat the food. We didn't know that that they were gonna take it. And Nasser says that that was incredibly foolish of you. I will we will investigate further, and justice will be rendered for this. This does not help your reputation of being secret allies of the old gods.
What color was this dragon egg? Rin asks. Caleb.
Rusty red.
Rusty red.
Wait, what? Secret allies of the old gods, you say? You said secret allies of the old gods?
You see that Nasser says, yes, this lot is known to feed the monsters of the incursions. That has, as far as we know, stopped the incursions from destroying the town, but also their presence, ever since they've started doing this, incursions have been happening more often, and they're just giving the monsters of the old gods exactly what they want. I don't know that the city could stand such an attack, but well, I don't like that we have to do this to survive.
Do we not have an army on the way?
That's merely hearsay, and I haven't met this army. I don't know yet that they'd be able to do this, but if they are able to take care of the incursions, we can finally be rid of the cooks. You see that Nasser turns around and she leaves, and you see Caleb. Okay, well.
Where did you find this dragon egg?
We have cooks all over the world looking for rare ingredients and rare recipes. I think it was found in. I think it was found north of here in a volcano, dormant volcano.
And were you not worried that the dragon would come searching for its egg?
There haven't been any living dragons ever since the cataclysm. They were all wiped out.
Wiped out or dormant inside Chrysalis?
We've never seen. There's never been a sighting by adventurers of dragons in there, and
Fools. There will be now.
that's well. It takes time for it takes magics to hatch a dragon egg. It takes time. We just have to get it back before they're able to do what they want to do with it.
So what exactly do you think they'll do with it?
What they do with most monsters, recruit them.
A dragon is no
Defile.
mere monster. Do you think they have the power to compel it?
We've seen them corrupt many creatures, even celestials, servants of the new gods, fell to their influence.
Can I roll nature to see if I know about chromatic and metallic dragons?
Yeah.
4. A dragon is a dragon. There's colors. They're colorful.
Yeah, they've been they're the stuff of legends. They're a cataclysm creature that is now become fully extinct as far as everybody is aware, with probably, if it is to be believed, one illustration from the Lusty Dragon.
Rusty Dragon.
The Lusty Dragon. There has to be a reference to Elder Scrolls.
That's fine.
That's exactly where it came from.
It's the Lusty Argonian.
Yep. Argonian maid.
I had assumed.
Mm.
So Caleb is
This could be a problem.
like, it is a problem. Yeah.
I'm gonna go find whoever was supposed to be in charge of the crusade here.
I think that's a good idea. We have things
Jack.
to discuss.
Jack Greenwood.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
was supposed to.
I'll start. We can start looking down in the tavern.
For alcohol?
Perhaps
Among other things. Yes.
Perhaps we could talk with him over a drink.
Okay. You walk into town. You see a couple of adventurers that have returned from the sewers, already bathing in the river, in the basically like the close to where it slips under the walls of Avalon and exits. They don't want to clean themselves upstream of where people grab drinking water and such.
That's nice of them.
But I'm gonna call for a short break.
Sounds
We
good.
trusty.
I assume your characters wash.
Yes.
Cool. As we've been doing, every time that you come back from the dungeon in Washa, I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw. The difficulty is just 8 to not catch one of the terrible diseases. Not you.
Yeah.
You haven't been inside.
As they're cleaning, actually, could I go down and get drunk ahead of time?
18.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
3.
I think I'm
It's
immune to
3
disease.
years now.
Yes, I'm also immune to disease
Yeah.
at level 3. What? Love paladins.
They're
Oh.
great.
Wow. Well, like I know in most campaigns that doesn't come up very often, and like the fact that I'm trying to be like nasty with like all of the nasty rules.
That's the nice thing is because Rin can't smell it now, and he also just won't get sick from it. So.
Well, I guess that doesn't matter for you either, right?
Oh, I like your
Oh,
shirt.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, in the club.
I wanted to buy one, and then I got busy with school, and it passed.
Okay. You go ahead and head off to get drunk. You are welcomed by a waiter that is not Molly McBurnick. It's some other character. You see that they want to sign you up as an adventurer and everything, but quickly realize you've got more important things on your mind.
Yeah.
Since you're not signed up, you're going to spend 1 gold on like.
I don't think I've established how much money I have, but I'm gonna assume I'm not broke.
Oh, actually, it's based on your background, and I believe from your background you get 1 silver piece.
I'm like, look, I just lost my friend today.
They haven't brought you the tab yet.
Oh, okay. He's
I'll
probably
spot you.
specialty.
And I'll pass like 5 gold over to you.
Thank you. I will use all of it.
Okay, cool. You get a small barrel of what is Chiral
Like the drink.
drinking? Yeah.
Pick your poison.
The strongest one that they have to offer.
You it's a batch of mead that tastes like berries and oranges.
Yeah, he's like chugging that thing. He's like,
Cool.
he was always an idiot, you know. I know he said he was the brains of the operation, but he was a dumb ass. That's why he never could be a wizard. He tried. Did you know he tried?
He certainly said he was a scholar and acted the part.
Cheers to that.
Let me tell you.
Oh, I'm reading this journal. He met you guys for 3 days, and he's such good buddies with you.
It was an eventful 3 days.
100 years? Forget about little Cairo, right?
When was the last time you saw him?
Oh, decades. You're so stubborn, you know.
They said you had a falling out.
Yeah, sure, he might think that way. I'd say a disagreement. He just couldn't accept that I had found a way to save us. To save us.
You've had this way to bring back Arkham for a while.
I'm working on it. It's a work in progress.
It's a working
Like-
theory.
Like chugs.
I need everybody to make either a history or performance check for me.
Interesting.
Yep.
19 for performance.
You said history or performance?
8.
Yes. Okay. Everybody who passes an 18 is going to get that information. So that's who rolled 18 or higher. Okay, cool. The both of you hear that there's 3 bards like to the side working together. One on the lute, one's got an accordion, and the other one is is on the flute. The one with the accordion and the lute are also singing you both recognize. Did you roll history or performance?
I roll performance.
Okay, cool. So both of you know this is a very popular pre-cataclysm song about the glory of Glorstadt during the flight from heaven. This epic crusade to show the mortals of the world how to run a country properly, how to make good use of the earth they had inherited from the gods. It's definitely thanks to your performance checks, you know that this was very this was sung in Glorstadt, and it's very much a propaganda piece that is but nowadays that history is so far behind through the cataclysm that it's just that it has it keeps its significance more as a folk story, as a one of the great classics that remains of that history. So it's not surprising to hear it sung here, but it's supposed to be a whole saga, and they're only singing a portion of it. But it's learning to sing it would take a lot of time and effort. So they're performing something unusually complex for a tavern.
A lot of people leave out the little verse that's and don't let satyrs into your city.
They're not at that section yet, so you don't know if they leave it out or not.
Since Ren, so I assume the only reason Ren knows about it is because he's was part of a performance.
Mm-hmm.
So he's since we're all drinking and having a good time, he wants to go up and try to sing a little bit with them.
Okay, roll performance.
That's going to be a 24.
24.
And to the glory of Glorstadt, the city that's gone.
La 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 la
La, la, la. I'm not a singer.
you join in. You are cheered on by the bards, and by the end, when roll a d20 for me.
14. Wow, 14.
Okay, cool. Divided by 4, you are going to get 4 silver pieces because they share with you the loot that they got, like the tips that they got. You see that each of them make any perception check.
That's going to be a perception 9.
Okay. What did the rest of you do?
I'm like, I like look over and discuss. It's like propaganda. It's the last thing I want to listen to right now.
Do you have any song requests? Any song?
Something else, anything.
Someone say, play that same song. All right.
Play that song from Arkham.
This one is about a new spell that they've come up with. It's an illusory spell that addles your mind when you try to pass through it, and it forms a barrier in front of your enemies. Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
Okay, where is this going? That's very funny. I'm hanging out.
Yeah, you said Molly's not working.
Thank goodness.
Not right now.
I will ask an employee when I get a chance. Hey, Jack Greenwood been around recently?
Okay. What is this employee's name, species, pronouns, unique traits that that makes them instant? That is, unique physical traits or accent or whatever.
This is Lily.
Okay.
Cancun.
Okay.
They them?
They are albino.
Okay.
Have albinism.
Oh, so like full white
Albino.
feathers and red eyes. What did you say for pronouns?
They them.
I don't know if it applies to birds, but typically people prefer like albinism language versus like
Good to know.
albino.
They have albinism.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Thank you for letting us know. I will correct my notes. Lily says, "Well, hello to you too.
Looking for Jack Greenwood.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Thank you. Yes, Jack Greenwood. I haven't seen him since 9.
Wonderful. Thank you.
What time is it now?
I'm asking you something.
1 p.m.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. How is his pride looking? Damaged?
You see that Lily turns around and says, "I don't have pride vision."
I like Lily.
I'm going to chat up with the bards once we're done performing. Did anyone else have any?
I'm gonna stumble up to you and I'm gonna be drunkenly speaking who's Jack Greenwood?
Oh,
Sounds like a dork.
Guy who's leading a bunch of crusaders here.
When Florence had wanted him murdered, you think?
There's a chance.
That's fun. He's a funny guy, paladin who murders all the time.
Say, have you gotten a chance to look at Florence's writings?
Yes, I have. And he waves the journal around.
What's your take on it?
I think he, for some reason, really did want to help you guys, but not look for little me.
He wanted to help us?
The last time that I showed up in his writing was 5 years ago.
Oof.
Except for a mention. You know, he said that one of you reminded him of me, actually.
Oh, I can't imagine that would probably be
So your husband? Oh yeah, he's.
No.
So he was a great guy.
No, might have
He
been probably was Omen.
He was a good guy. You know, the first guy to welcome Florence to the city. He really was fond of that guy. You know, he felt real bad about this dude named Rory. He said he felt like he'd have to break the news.
Yep.
I'll drink to that.
I wonder when this Rory character will
roll insight. You have a disadvantage because you're.
Oh wow.
Wow. Okay. Insight.
Yeah.
21.
You realize there's an awkwardness in the air. You look back, flip a couple of pages, and
I was gonna say because I think Florence didn't get a chance to write anything about Rory before he died.
Yes. Florence might have written about. Florence probably got a chance to write that. Lou died. That seems like it would have been a pretty important moment.
Yeah.
So you realize this is someone. This is awkward because some people in the group really liked.
Lou.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to rip up all wounds. It's just I guess I'm miserable too.
I have it on wonderful authority, perfect authority, in fact, that Lou was quite fond of Florence as well.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Good to know. Maybe he did do something worthwhile after all then.
I guarantee it.
He was really scared to death,
It wasn't fear that killed him.
Great. Super
In fact, in
helpful.
his final moments, he was the avatar of bravery.
Avatar of bravery. You got fancy words, man.
Thank you. I have studied them for many years.
Of course, studying stuff all the time too.
Omen has a lot of words for you, and I'll get up from the table.
Omen just puts away his tablet.
Great listener. Great listener.
Great listener.
Hey guys, y'all are great. Y'all are great musicians. It's been kind of a day, so I'm glad to be able to talk to some fellow entertainers.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say some normal people.
I had the name for this Goliath that was introduced by Jace, but I forgot it. So, what is this Goliath's name? Let's do it the other way.
Jace.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know who Jace was, but Jace, cool name.
Jace was one of the players whose schedule didn't work out. Okay, Jace. Species. Goliath. Sorry. So unique feature and pronouns.
It's got a gnarly mohawk.
What were Jason's pronouns?
She, her.
She here.
You see this bright red mohawk on top of this like stone-looking, like literally the skin, the texture of the skin looks like this person was carved from the mountainside. As this Goliath says, yeah, it's good of you to join in like that. If you want to show up for more gigs, it'd be nice to have like a warning beforehand. But I feel like you inserted yourself like beautiful way.
So where did y'all learn the tale?
Oh, I've it's part of my it's part of my training at the monastery to learn like a lot of the historical classics.
Oh, you're part of a monastery. What's the organization, or what do you?
I'm a member of the College of Whispers.
Oh, very very cool. Well, it was great to meet y'all. When do y'all play? How often do y'all play here?
You see that she turns around. The others kind of like shake their head a little bit, and she turns back and says, "We've actually been hired to play specific songs, specifically just the saga for the next few days, 4 hours per 4 hours per day, toward like halved in the mornings when they before market, and halved before midnight. So like on top of the tips we were getting, we'd been like specifically commissioned. But
Who's your sponsor?
Old wood elf dude, buzz cut, big armor.
Got a emblem. It seems like he.
Yeah, an orange double-headed bird.
Oh, have you seen him lately?
No, not in the past 2 hours.
Where was he before that?
He hired us outside.
Outside? Huh. What did he give you a reason why to play, or just said, "Here's some money, go ahead and
something about raising people's hopes and spirits.
rock on"? I hear that. Well, here's and I pull out a.
It's no secret that he's coming with an army that's from Glorbstadt. They call themselves the Paladins of Glorbstadt. So I think it's they're raising people's spirits in that way. But he pays really well. If you want in on the gig, you should talk to him and maybe join. And the other two are like actually so he said we had to split the that pay between the three of us. So we're actually like, can we talk about before?
Yeah, no problem. I've got other stuff going on, but maybe sometime down the road, once I've figured my things out, and I pull out a silver piece and drop it in there.
Sounds good. My name is Jace.
Rin, good to meet you. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
And I reconvene with the party.
Like, by the way, what are your names again? You said you were Rin.
Rin T.
And this one, oh, you must be the Omen fellow in the journal.
That's right, sure.
So Omen, You know, we never really got a chance to sit down. The person that we saw in the cave, they said you went by another name. Did you previously go by a different title, or is it more of a you don't really want to bring that name up anymore? Okay, fair enough. Well, respect that.
And he didn't mention any more of the line rules.
I'm Rory.
Oh.
We can have that conversation when you're sober.
Sorry for your loss, man. I'm sorry. I understand.
Given the first thing out of your mouth was like, hey, I'm actually really sorry. Like, you see Rory immediately soften and say, like, take a deep sigh. I hadn't really had time to process it yet either.
Going to go. I don't know, I'm gonna go grab the next round of drinks. Don't worry, guys. Next one's on me. While I'm there, I talk to Lily. Lily, by the way, do you have any? Has there been any like infestation problems, or maybe like a roach or a mouse you need taken care of?
You really want to fight again?
I'm just trying to help. I'm just like maybe a rat or something. Anything in the tavern needs taken care of.
Roll persuasion.
Roll persuasion. That's going to be a 10.
Can I do the health action to be like
give guidance?
We have an infestation of they're like nose-shaped floating monsters. They're really, really annoying. They're called nosy adventurers. If you can bring me a dead one, I'll give you 1 gold per dead nosy adventurer you can bring me.
I got a dead one, all right. Slams like the trident onto the table.
Oh! I'm sorry for your loss.
Fair.
Do you want?
Good news, guys. This tavern is very clean.
I'm glad they've passed their health inspection.
Well, I'm good at
It's actually quite a feat given the people they allow in here.
Unless any of you are trying to shoot some dice, I think I'm ready to call it a night.
I thought you wanted to fight something.
I was looking for something. Oh. I mean, if there's something to fight, I mean, I'm down.
Like, are you gonna get into a gambling brawl? Is that how you're gonna get your experience?
I'll go into the woods and go find like something.
Would you like to take Rin on a hunting trip into the woods?
That would be.
Think of it as a good bonding time.
Yeah, think of all the things we can discuss.
The wisdom you could pass on to him.
I do have things to talk about. I can tell you.
If you don't want to be the father figure, like I don't blame you. I just don't want to do it.
How much health are you at? By the way, like how hurt are you?
Yeah, I'm a little.
I'm at like 6.
I'm sure we can find a
6.
spawn.
I write maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get you another healing word. Unless you did you want
Spoken
to
like a true rap.
Literally.
What time is it? What time is it in world?
turned like 53.
1
like, oh
p.m.
my god.
Whoa, it's 1 p.m. Okay. Actually, do you want to go
It's not
shopping?
like
Do you want to go shopping? I have some money to spend.
The market's closed at this time.
The market closes at noon. Anything else we need to take care of before we go? Oh, we can go meet Jack. We haven't met Jack.
Oh, the guy we want to murder.
Later, yeah.
I just hold up maybe tomorrow, like higher.
Okay.
You tired already? It's 1 p.m., man.
I gesture to my like sliced up body again.
Yeah.
And glare.
That's fair.
I'm gonna give you some healing.
Could you roll it in the?
I'm sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I will do that next time.
All right. Well, unless anyone has anything else they want to do, then I'm good to go to sleep.
I will be heading to bed, but there's an errand I'd like to spend an hour or two doing before that. I'd like to get like an apple from the tavern or something and walk around town. See if I can spot that war horse I rode in on.
Oh.
Okay. think the warhorse is like at the tavern stables.
Cool. I'll go over, have the apple, pet its long nose, give it the apple, say, Garrus, brave beast, I'll come for you. And then I'll go to bed.
Sounds good.
Karis, why the long face?
It's 1 copper piece and an animal handling check, please.
It'll be 11 maybe? Yeah, 11.
Cool. Garrus will favor you over other riders it's previously had if in a difficult situation.
Good boy. And yeah, I'll take my rest for the day.
Cool. Everybody rests. Here's the thing about going into the woods and stabbing rats until you level
It's no
up.
problem.
I don't want to set a precedent.
No, it's fine.
Aim for the right key.
No, I get it. It was just a check. It was like a
Yeah.
let's see if this is possible.
But you know, if you murder people in town, like Jack,
I think I'm okay.
you could get the experience.
What if you're a paladin? You can like try to help capture a criminal, just like how when we
I was-
captured Lumbo, we got some experience points, right?
It's chill. I'll get it eventually. It'll come.
You all sleep 8 hours, which means you're done with your long rest at 9 p.m. It is not even like, let's see. You see adventurers like yourselves that have that like came back to rest at the inn from the morning, heading back into the dungeon.
Who has the lusty dragon?
That is Eerie.
The Lusty Dragon?
The lusty dragon. It was a book I was going to
Is it
show
book
you.
club?
Kind of. It's a book. It's got some of the secrets we were looking into.
Not really.
This is
into
Florence's
romance.
buddy, Omen. What do you mean?
It's
I'm also assuming, because I can't read, that Florence wrote quite a bit of the Lusty Dragon in her personal journal.
he wasn't a novel writer, was he?
No, but it was. I figured it might be worth bringing up in their day-to-day journal.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna.
It might have been under the.
No mentions of the Lusty Dragon. It's all you.
No, okay.
Also, you're into books like that? I don't know. Romance is kind of a sore subject for me right now. I'm
Well,
just,
Yeah, so what was, never mind. Anyways.
I think Carol uses he/him pronouns, and so did Florence.
Brother.
I hear you, brother.
What were our tasks we were trying to get done? We need to go.
Sorry, what?
We could go do that. We can go clubbing.
I do love a good dance.
you don't want to go back and murder that orc dude?
We can. Oh well, I think the sewers are closed at
Yes, the
midnight.
man who's been convicted of treason.
Yes. Should we go? Do we want to go? Let's go find Jack. We have things to discuss with Jack.
Oh, it's time to kill Jack.
Cool. You actually find him in the tavern. There's 5 sitting at the table with 5 other people. 4 of them look like adventurers that you've seen around town before. One of them is a town guard. All of them are wearing the orange tabards of the crusade, and you actually see the town guard still has the town guard's armor, but not the badge. They seem to be hunched over a piece of paper, discussing something in hushed tones.
Can I walk by and try to see what's on it?
Yes. Make a stealth check, and you see that the guard is actually keeping is like half listening, half keeping an eye out for people doing just that.
People doing exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I got 13.
Okay. Cool. They slide the piece of the piece of paper away out of sight before you're able to catch a glimpse, and Jack like the others give you a stare, but Jack says, "Are you interested in crusade business? Would you perhaps like to join those who are going to save the world?"
I pretend I don't hear him and keep walking.
More to your loss, and the new world we're building, you might not have it as great a place of glory as if, but you'll join eventually.
Okay.
So,
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm going to.
is that the Jack fellow?
That is the Jack fellow. So you see, he wants to kill the abominations in the dungeon, it seems. And although we have beef, I think our beef is going to need to be delayed. It will still come, but I was thinking maybe we should discuss with him the issue of the dragon.
Okay, did you join the crusade?
We had a falling out. It was a mutual. We went our separate ways.
Well,
Florence convinced me to do otherwise. I was in it, and then Florence was like, maybe it's not a good idea to be a part of it.
It always was kind of anti-establishment.
Oh, good for Florence.
Well, so are you gonna join the crusade then?
No, I'm just gonna go discuss with them what we should do about this dragon problem and what their plans are. So I'm going to approach the table. I'm going to approach the table.
I'm gonna sit at a nearby table to
And-
like.
Table falls silent. Jack looks you up and down.
I approach
Says
hands.
nothing.
I approach hands up, and I just want to approach, and I tell them, and I say, hello. I know that we've had our disagreements in the past. However, I've come to learn that I'm not sure how much you're aware, and I look around, just make sure no one's listening in, and I lean in, and I tell them, during the last incursion, it seems that a dragon egg was taken by these abominations, and although we have our disagreements, and we do have a beef to settle, that does not need to happen today. That can happen after our similar interests are achieved of the crusade, and perhaps afterwards we can settle that disagreement. But first, we have a powerful threat that we need to deal with, and I bring you this information as not a peace offering, but as a mutual my enemy of my enemy type arrangement. And I can hold off on our provocation between us, if you can as well, for the crusade. Can I roll persuasion? All right, here we go.
Nat 20 room.
That is going to be a 11.
perhaps it would be wise to start building engines of war,
Engines of war.
ballista, onagers, mangonels, anything that could potentially take a dragon in flight. Sorry, just got a cough.
Leave.
All right. Well, that's that.
So that's a yes to.
I think
troops?
that's a yes. I think that's a yes. All right, guys. What do we want to do next?
I think, having been informed,
I think
Rin
that
turns
was-
around.
That was great.
Job well done, guys. All right, cool. Another round of drinks.
Rin, I am inclined to agree with you.
Yeah.
Having been informed, their relative preparedness is their own objective.
Correct.
I mean, our dungeon didn't go well for you guys, so you know, if they
So-
want to go walk to their deaths, I say let them.
The beef has been put on hold. I think he got what I was laying down.
Yeah.
It'll come
absolutely.
later.
Mhm.
So what do we want to do now? I mean, it's nighttime.
We'll glance back. Is he looking murderously at us or?
Jack,
Yeah.
he's now that you're out of earshot, he has turned his attention to more important matters.
Fair enough. I guess like when we were there, did he? Was that a no, basically?
Was he about to put a hit out on us?
You know, I'd actually thought about it, and I was gonna have assassins waiting for you at the exit of the dungeon, specifically to kill him. But then I was like, A, that was a little bit too much with the dungeon, and B, he's too like honor bound to really go for it at this time with this amount of provocation.
Well, we don't have to worry.
But we think alike.
Mission accomplished.
Cool.
So the shops are closed.
By the way, the people.
Yes.
So
The general store that has all of the like kind of adventure gear that you want is actually like kept by villagers. So this one is all it's got like all of your typical non-magical equipment and weapons and armors stuff. So like rope, adventurer's pack, mirrors.
That's closed or that's
ball
open?
bearings. At 9, no, it closes. It's by the time you're done with your long rest, it's closed.
Oh, okay. Do we want to split up some of those items that we have? I mean, we have a new
items.
Kyril, I know, you're a paladin, we're paladins. Do you want to maybe tag along with us and help us uncover some of the mysteries that Florence was helping us with and get vengeance on that orc chief?
We still have to do the journal thing.
Yes.
Oh.
Journal?
Yeah, because they assembled the journal pages, and with this, I told y'all, like, if you do it outside of the game in like Photoshop or whatever, you have to do it also in
Do we want to do it in my room?
Sure.
I mean, I would love to help. I just enjoy so much.
Can you look up ritual or investigation
Yep.
on for the music? Let me see.
Here we go.
Okay.
Dark ritual.
You said it's not in the hall? Bathroom?
Ask Lilia or Fred, they'll give you directions. So, for the viewers at home, we the journal that I gave the players. Where's the journal?
I think Erie had it last.
No.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Not present.
Wait a second. No, Erie didn't have it last because we knew Erie wasn't going to get to show up. You had it.
I don't know.
No, hold on. It was one of the people who hadn't gotten to.
I left early.
I hope it's not.
Pretty sure that was last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. the journal. I put some red markings on a lot of the pages that look like bloodstains, look like magical symbols. And the players have done an excellent job of figuring out that that was probably important,
Thank you,
and then reassembling all of the pages in order to reform that magic circle, that pattern, which turns out to be a magic circle of some sort. It takes you about an hour to kind of like fit everything together, following the honestly bare bones instructions of the little squiggle I put on the last page. That like Apples did such a good job of like finding, interpreting, and just like I'm amazed by what y'all have done. I'm gonna wait until Omen is here.
Do we know what Jacob? We met at Jacob?
Oh yeah.
Jacob was a player in session 0.
Ah.
Let's do a short break. Cool. So I am showing right now on the screen what the rune looks like once you're able to reconstitute all of it. You assemble a lot of the pages. As you're doing so, you can try to decipher some of the code, but once the last page is put into place, the symbol starts to glow. Okay, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Man, Cairo was on a trip.
Rory's not concerned. He doesn't see any glow.
Wind starts to flow inside of this closed room. The papers themselves that have the red on them the edges that don't have the magical paint on them like flutter. The edges of the pages flutter, but everything that has that red symbol on it is fixed to the floor. You can feel the brightness of that blue light on your skin as if you were standing in the sun.
Yeah.
And magical sounds are coming out of it until you see that that the symbol sinks into the ground and opens a blue-colored portal that expands a little bit in size, like growing the pages with it. And then it stabilizes. The wind dies down. The light becomes more tame, but it's a vortex of magical energies leading. Unfortunately, you can't know where because it is not visible through the portal itself.
Rory takes looks very afraid for a second, then smiles, kisses one of his fingers. After me, folks, and I'll jump in.
You jump in. I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw. You feel your mind is being affected by something. There's a spell trying to make you see, feel, touch something. You don't know if it's a spell to help you perceive things, or if it's an illusion. Do you choose to resist it?
I think I'm uncertain about it. Can I roll a disadvantage?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so first roll was 18 plus 3, 21. Second roll is nat 1. So I'm not going to take the nat 1.
Cool. You find yourself. We'll get to you in a second. The others, Rory has just jumped in.
This is the Lusty Dragon. This is not a misleading
So,
title.
from what I know about like portals and other like realms, do I have a feeling what would happen if I did fade away right now? Like how that would affect my perception of this portal situation?
Oh, if you went into the ethereal, you haven't interacted with portals while being ethereal. The way that you shifted planes was more akin to walking into a fog and ending up in a different place. So you haven't. So do you try?
Yes.
The room becomes shades of gray. It's all white and black in the ethereal realm. The portal appears to be the same in the ethereal realm as it is in the material plane. You jump?
In for a penny, in for a pound. That's going to be a 13 wisdom save.
Okay, cool. Oh, sorry, it's intelligence. How much?
Ooh,
Intelligence.
Yeah,
10.
10. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna jump in 18.
18.
I'm trying to decide whether or not I should go in, but from the ethereal plane. Because that's going to like mess things up. I think I'm going to go in, but from the ethereal plane.
Okay, got it. You're going to appear in the same space as them, but it's going to be black and white. Other places, other planes of existence also have an ethereal plane
Okay.
layered on top of them. So it's very similar, except you arrive not and until you fade back into the material, you won't get to see the full beauty of the sky above you. It looks like a night sky, but stars, so many stars. There's the sky itself is dark, but with shades of blue, white, and purple, and it seems like there's movement. The colorful void between the stars seems to be shifting. The colors moving around. Even the stars themselves look like they're like they are ebbing and flowing. You find yourselves on standing on this much water that is fully reflective, allowing you to see a full allowing you to see that sky both above and at your feet. You are aware that all of you have failed the check to resist whatever spell is active. Bobbing, for as far as you can tell, the horizon is empty of anything except a rock in front of you that is protruding out of the water. A small mountain, and on top of it, a castle, magnificent, huge, made out of dark bluish and purple stone. It's at first it seems to be blending in with the sky behind it. It has the windows that have lights coming out of it, looking like stars. The color scheme of it being slightly darker than the rest of this place. Everybody can roll Arcana or History to identify where you are.
Okay. So I get the sense from them that like right now it's like okay. Like from my party, I'm still in the ethereal plane.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any danger. There doesn't seem to be any danger. Oh, when you're in the ethereal plane, you don't see the castle. You just see the rock.
Very vacuous.
And you don't feel the spell affecting you until you shift back into the material plane and the castle appears for you.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna shift back to where they are. It's just a bonus action.
Yeah.
Now I do intelligence.
Hmm?
For I do whatever save they did.
You've already done that and failed it.
I did a 12 on Arcana.
15.
This is the astral sea. It's basically the like what separates the prime material world from the outer planes. It is a timeless space where you can time that you spend here doesn't pass in the same way in the material world. It's like it's always like people sometimes disappear there for a really long time or have entire adventures and then pop back and no time has passed in the prime material realm. This place, as you know that the bodies of all gods that have died. Actually, no, that's a religion check. So you can make a religion check as well if you like.
9.
12.
So many stars.
15. You know that this is known as the graveyard of the gods because all of the bodies of the new gods showed up here after they were slain. In fact, the only supposedly the only landmarks that are supposed to be in this, like it's supposed to be a sea. The fact that you're standing on something and that there is a rock in front of you, these are the bodies of the dead gods are supposed to be the only things you can stand on in the astral sea, which means you're standing on a divine cadaver.
Okay. Yeah, I share this information with everybody.
Wow, you know a lot about religion.
Yeah, I mean, I am a paladin.
I write on my little tablet, the castle was not there when I was in the ethereal plane.
When I make my fortune, I'm gonna have a castle that big.
So we're standing on a god. That's crazy to think about.
What do you think killed him?
The old gods?
Well, fair guess. I was gonna say bear.
Oh, well. Yeah, equally likely.
Equally likely.
Yeah, Rory's gonna kneel down in this just a little bit of water and put a hand down on whatever I can feel below me. And I'll pop a divine sense.
Okay. There's the sense of traces. There was something, but now it is felt more in its absence than anything else. You like the you feel more divine energy on the germs that were growing on this god's skin or bone or whatever it is, than coming from the thing itself.
Would this fall into a bucket of either consecrated or desecrated?
This is. We are going to say that this is a consecrated space, basically.
Yeah, wonderful.
Like,
Step lightly and with respect.
So much respect for these gods.
I tap on my sign that says the castle was not in the ethereal plane, and I like tap on it and I tap on Rory. I'm trying to get across, like, tell, share this with Rory. He
Oh,
can't
hey
read my
Rory,
sign.
by the way, the castle, he was in the ethereal plane and the castle wasn't there.
Rory has no idea about
Oh.
the castle.
Right.
Like,
Oh,
like,
Oh,
right.
anyway.
Oh,
Like-
hey Rory, there's a castle.
Rory has a Rory is hearing the sounds of water moving around, wind, and
I painted him a
the-
picture.
the complete lack of echo of a vast open space.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a castle on a mountain that's not showing up on the ethereal plane, so probably, I don't know, what does that imply? What do you think, Owen? Oh, okay.
What do you think of this water that we're on? You think that has anything to do with it?
If we drink some of it.
I was thinking,
No.
Is the portal behind us?
It's still there.
And we can't see anything through it.
And what is moving? You said there was something moving.
The the sky itself has the pattern of, you know, when you're looking at a swimming pool from above and the rays of light are making it dance. Imagine something like that, but slower, moving the stars and the colors of the sky around.
How far away is the castle?
It seems about a kilometer away.
Do we want to go check it out?
So I can't throw a rock at it.
I mean, you can, but you need to like walk.
Really?
You're concerned this may be an illusion.
The portal arrived, and the castle is like right in front of where you exited from the portal.
Speaking of, is there any
Have,
sign?
astral sea or astral
Yeah.
plane music?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for interrupting.
Is there any sign of a way back? A return portal?
There is a return portal
It's
behind
the
you.
same one.
Alright, then cool.
Now we know.
Cool.
Do we want to go investigate, or do we want to hop back in the portal?
There's absolutely no way I'm going back to that tavern.
Wow.
Onward.
Onward it is.
You
Seek thee not glory.
you hate the tavern that much.
Unpleasant memories.
Hasn't he been here for like a day?
It's been a day for him.
We're probably safer here.
Okay. Well,
Well,
onward to the.
I mean, yeah, glory. People have had great adventures here.
Is
As
Erie with
history
us?
will tell it.
No.
He went to the restroom again. I told
Damn
him.
it.
I told him not to eat that bear meat.
Yeah. Erie knows what you're doing and will be able to like come into the room and catch up if he reaches you by that time. You walk and feel the impression of the walking faster than you should, or this thing coming at you faster than it should. Time is weird, but it only feels like 10 minutes have passed when you arrive at a staircase tunnel that leads up into the rock towards the foundation of this castle. The edges of this rock are rather steep, but they look climbable. And yeah, it just goes up into the dark.
Can I throw a rock at it?
At the stairs,
Yeah.
it clacks. Actually, Do you have a rock in your inventory? I think you said you brought rocks specifically.
Yeah, I'm gonna add them to my inventory, like Omen's throwing rocks.
Omen, be at peace. I would sense anything that wasn't physically there.
You would?
Blind sight.
Oh,
I see right through illusions.
that's right. Your for okay, got it. Those so visual illusions, sure.
Mm.
This the castle you feel you are going to perceive if it's an illusion, it's also fooling your sense of touch and your blind sight and your sense of hearing and things like this. Just to learn to let you know.
Yeah. Like low level illusion spells like minor illusion.
Don't affect you. But this
Anything like first level or above probably would fool me.
You throw the rock, it hits the stairs, clanks back down. The stairs seem to be physical.
How high can I jump while I'm here?
Ooh, that's right. In Baldur's Gate 3, they have low gravity. You can jump the regular normal amount because I don't want to buffer.
That's fine. I was just checking. Do we want to tie? I have some rope. Do we want to tie this to somebody and somebody start climbing the stairs, see if they fall?
I'm more than happy to climb. I'm confident I would sense anything
All right. Well,
untoward.
I'll hold up the rear then.
You put the rope on Rory. How long is the rope?
60 feet.
Okay. Rory, you walk up the stairs, hearing whispers, echoes, sounds of fighting.
Rory, you see anything?
Far away above you, you arrive at the end of the rope before you arrive at the end of the stairs.
Let's pick up the pace, folks.
I keep holding the rope and I start climbing the stairs.
Okay, cool. You are going to arrive in a large hall. You basically arrive in a door. You're not going to see anything that I'm going to describe, but the sounds become muted here. You don't hear the fighting anymore, but there are voices, whispers, coming from.
Are any of them distinguishable?
Make an insight check.
13.
No. So this room, as the rest of you catch up, is a very tall cathedral-like, like the central part that has a sort of like bubble shape at the top. The windows are letting through sunlight, not the light you were seeing from above. The place looks serene, mostly quiet. The floor is ornate. The walls are smooth marble. On the floor you have the symbol of northeast, south, like the symbol you
Rose.
yes, a compass rose. That's the one.
Up, down, left, right.
Yes, each of them pointing to each of them with a symbol pointing towards one of the 4 gigantic gates that leave this room. There's also in the center a spiraling stairwell that heads directly to the top of this structure kind of out of sight because of how like as the light becomes brighter, and as you get closer to it, you see that it also spirals into the ground beneath. On the rows, let's see, let's do north, south. Okay.
How about we go north? I mean up.
Okay. On the north, you're able to see the symbol of a clock. On the east, you're able to see. You're able to see a symbol of a ball with a flattened moon around it. It's actually the one of the symbols from the journal, the one that's like really dark in the background, the one that's at the top of the thing with like
Blue and red.
Yeah. With a moon beneath it. West has the symbol of a key. South has the symbol of a crown. The in the staircase, there's a large display that shows the symbol of a triangle going up. A cube.
A cube?
Yeah.
That's the staircase going down.
Going up. And heading down is.
What was to the west?
A key. And heading down is the symbol of a comedy mask. You know, the tragedy and comedy. This one is smiling and happy. I was wrong about the. It is not an hourglass north. It is an eye with an hourglass inside of it. It's not a clock. It's an eye with an hourglass inside of it. I feel like having interacted with it, the two of you would know this is the symbol of the Seers of True Time. The other symbols don't ring any particular bells.
You think any of these lead to that volcano?
Okay.
Yeah, there's a volcano north of town. That's where they found the dragon egg. What do you think?
That'd be convenient.
Yeah.
Rin. We're not in Kansas anymore.
We're in Arkansas.
There you go.
There we go.
I don't know which direction town would be, but I don't think you could physically point to it. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
The name of the region of the country of Chrysalis that you're in is Chrysanzas.
Chrysanzas.
We're
We're not in Chrysanzas anymore.
There we go. I'm liking the look of the stairs. What do y'all think?
I'm like frantically checking my transcription.
Yeah, the other things are probably distractions. Nothing important there.
Yeah. I mean, there's a whole Seers of True Time.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what the eye with the hourglass is.
You've interacted with them?
No, but we've seen them a couple times at this point.
Oh, I'm feeling the pull. I'm feeling the pull of split the party.
Split the party.
No, we almost died with the full party, so.
What do you think
Four
the key
directions
is?
and there's four of us. I'm just.
Well, isn't there 6 directions? Because there's 4 portals and then the stairs up and down, right?
They're not portals, they're like large golden gates.
Oh, gateways.
Well, sorry, silver gates.
Silver gates.
Are we inside the structure?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if we go to one together, and if that goes well afterwards, then we split?
Simon's
Okay.
smiling. I think we shouldn't do anything.
What about the key? What about the key? Any ideas what that represents?
Oh, the answers to everything. I think we should go straight in there.
The false
Yeah.
state is the key.
Oh, well,
That's
idea what that
I don't know either.
that's back from I faked my death.
Where's Lusty
I
Dragon?
think
Erie has it.
that.
Yeah,
Where's the physical thing? Oh, Erie has it.
Erie does.
okay.
Wait, but you don't have this on you.
No, but I do have the person
false
who originally translated it a link directly to my mind.
You tell us all.
So Rory is a efficient relay for Lou at this moment. I faked my death. The false date is the key. Please find me.
Can I see page 64?
False date. Well, there's an hourglass and a key here. So
I'm feeling key. What are y'all feeling?
I wonder what the mask is.
I did wonder that, but I don't want to go down. Down seems like a bad thing.
I mean,
I feel
it's a
like,
happy mask. That means
It is a happy
There's
mask.
no-
Happy for who, though?
nothing bad could happen if there's a happy mask.
I'm feeling drawn towards the half moon thing.
Which one was that? West?
East.
East.
It's page 64. I'm trying to pull it up.
Guys, what if we?
Oh, yeah.
What if we?
Oh, what if we roll a dice to see which way?
Yeah,
we
the
go?
dice that we have.
As you head towards there, you can see through the window that you're heading towards what appears to be like a whole wing, finished with an enormous tower that has multiple, what are they called? Hourglasses, long views,
Telescope?
telescopes pointed up towards the sky.
So, sorry, near that door, there's telescopes pointing towards the sky.
Through, the doors open into basically a hallway that is mostly made out of glass, a sort of tunnel in the direction of that wing. You see a large section of the castle ahead of you, crowned by an astronomy tower.
That sounds cool. I think let's go that way.
Are we able to see it? What's in the other directions? Like, is there anything in those?
Yes. North is another tower, but this one has a clock on it. It's a clock tower. The one to the west doesn't have any particularly defining features, and the one to the south seems like a ruined tower, partially collapsed.
Ruined tower. Okay, so we have a ruined tower, a clock tower, an astronomy tower, and no distinguishable features.
Feel like doing some stargazing?
I feel like doing some stargazing. The stars are our destination.
Off we go.
So be it.
So be it.
Cool. In this case, let's take a break while somebody draws a dungeon map for me.
There, dungeon with the DM. No way.
I just restarted the recording while you were saying please let it be a normal dungeon. Okay, you arrive in what appears to be an entrance hall. The large double doors open up by themselves as you walk towards them. You arrive in this place lit by candles everywhere. You see statues, portraits on the walls. The statues are of anyone can make a history check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Hey.
These are scholars. These are wizards and wise men. you see some of the statues and portraits are like using wands or staves, potentially to magical effects. Like it's clear in the paintings, you see quite a few intellectuals reading grimoires or looking into orbs, and there is a telescope in the center of the room. 3 doors exiting in the 4 cardinal directions, and the sound of fighting way in the direction that you're heading. You're hearing like monstrous screams, and you're hearing this thud that just keeps going and going.
So there's wizards just standing there, just reading.
Statues.
Oh.
Okay. Owen, like,
Natural 20. This is the. This is. I don't know. You went there with your traveling troupe at some point. One of the centers around which civilization has been reconstructed is the Academy of Candlekeep. Old ruins, used to be an old academy that was completely ravaged during the Cataclysm, was then repopulated and like rediscovered, and is now the place wizards go to learn to do stuff. You've been there before. This is an exact replica of their entrance hall, but the telescope is wait, hold on. Yeah, you've gone to the astronomy tower.
Guys, this is exactly like Candlekeep. My parents' circus used to come through here. No, it's not.
Hold on.
you gotta go, take it back.
Sorry. The astronomy tower. No, you know what? No, it's exactly the way I described it. The telescope was not there when you went there. It's also a strange telescope because it has a place for the eye, but it also has like different implements coming out of it that would probably insert where your ears would be.
Oh, that's sick.
I grab onto Rin's shoulder and I point at the telescope and I just shake my head.
Okay. Well, the telescope wasn't here whenever I came as a boy. The scholars or the wizards or book people, they're the ones who were teaching me how to read till my father told me to stop bothering them. That's why I never finished.
I guess they weren't very good tutors.
No, not really.
I like
They were
Rin's
kind of
like
mean.
trauma jumping on us in like the middle of the dungeon and we're like, okay.
This seems like a tricky situation. Out of preparation, I'm just gonna go ahead and Ren starts you know how when you're cold and you start rubbing your arms, and he's gonna go ahead and cast Armor of Agathis on it. That lasts for 1 hour.
Okay. Nice. Anybody else want to cast anything?
You have any good paladin things you
I'm
could
trying to
cast?
decide if
Yeah,
right
I guess
now I
that's-
should decide to
Oh, cool,
take Dungeon
sweet.
Delver.
You can do that
for
too.
Connect.
Roll-
So
I can cast. No, I don't have bless.
Oh.
move your characters into the room, please.
Rory,
You know what? I'm gonna
I describe
preempt
to
it.
Rory what's like we see, and I tell him, Rory, they made a telescope that you could use. You just plug it into your ears.
The telescope also seems to be pointed directly at a wall.
I
You're
continue
gonna
to
be
shake
looking
my
at the
head.
thing.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Let's wait.
Jenny. Chiral.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
The whispers become slightly louder every time that your eyes lay on the telescope. This is a thing of importance to him.
To me specifically.
To him.
Oh, to him specifically.
To the thing that we to the thing we discussed this morning.
Oh.
The thing that whispers to you.
Oh, that thing.
Oh, you have voices in your head too. So does Rory. And
No,
He's
he's not gonna mention
Y'all,
this.
yeah,
okay.
y'all are not aware.
are there any books there?
Not that you. This doesn't seem to be a library wing. This seems to be an entrance hall.
Alright.
Ren Love book.
I'm going to go straight for the telescope.
Okay, cool. You.
Rory puts a hand on Omen and says,
He doesn't say anything. He kind of
If I was more
dresses
attached to
politely.
Kyrell, Omen would make a thing out of this, but he just met him, so he's kind of like,
I'm like, no.
no, my best friend.
As you put your hand and as it touches, it doesn't touch necessarily where your ears are, but it just clanks down on the two sides of your head and then releases. And through it, you're able to see a scene. It looks like you're seeing it through the point of view, through somebody's point of view. This is an office full of books and scrolls.
What do your alpha eyes see?
You see a young elven wizard coming towards the point of view character and saying, "You have it," and the point of view character. You're able to hear this ever since it's touched your temples. The point of view character says, yes, here. Hands over a pile of scrolls and papers. You see the student-looking person rifles through them, looks at them, and says, excellent. Takes out a purse full of money and hands it. You see this half-elf is standing tall above the point of view character. The point of view character takes the purse that clinks with probably coins, turns around, and then hears from behind, "Wait a second. Tisha's he just left her? It's Tasha's he just left her. What of this root? Oh my, those aren't authentic." And the point of view character starts to run. Also, all of you, you can you feel the illusion spell that you failed the save against tries to affect you again, but you can choose to resist it if you'd like.
I choose to resist.
I'm going with the flow.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Cool.
ride this trip.
You're also able to see that scene, kind of like in your mind's eye, so you can tune out what you're actually seeing and just observe it the way that Kyrell is doing. The point of view character runs through corridors, but their legs are too short. You hear the incantation of a spell, and immediately the character stops, and you hear, "You should not have done that." And the scene continues with the
Point of view character is short.
the a bit, being taken back, and like the elf is like, now, what should we do with you? This can't be allowed. Point of view character says, if you rat me out, I'll tell what you've been that you were trying to cheat to your professors, and that makes the elf furious, who is then going to basically like take out a wand, point it, and says, "Oh no, that's not going to be allowed to happen." And multiple spells are cast. You hear the screams of pain and spells that make the point of view character see things that aren't their illusions, until finally he falls into unconsciousness. And as he does, 4 creatures appear around you. They look like big brains on lions' legs that are comically bigger at the end. I've got an image right here for anybody who wants to see it. But it's an intellect devourer. If you've played Baldur's Gate 3, or if you want to see what it looks like specifically, you can come here. Everybody roll for initiative, please. Can we have combat music?
Yes, we can.
Can you keep track of initiative?
Absolutely.
Cool.
I want to see what this looks like.
Alright. 19.
My initiative is +2. Natural 20.
Can I see this weird brain thing?
Yeah.
Oh god.
This is what it looks like.
Alright, let's go.
It looks much bigger than a regular brain, like fully swollen into the size of a large dog.
That's a brain thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You. Oh, sorry. That's going to be a 19.
Hey, we both
Hey,
got a 19.
let's go.
Oh, wait, how's that work?
Okay.
I'm going to assume you have lower dexterity.
I do have lower dexterity. My dexterity is...
Oh, that's not bad. I don't. Mine's 12.
Mine is 14.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm gonna
13.
make an
Unless I choose to have alert bright.
um
I'm like staring.
You know that scene? Did you ever see Honor Amongst Thieves, the D&D movie?
Mm-hmm.
You know that scene where they're hiding from the intellect devourers? They're like, "Don't worry."
Oh, I've seen fragments of it.
Okay,
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
let's go.
They all focus on you. Which one is your token?
Right here.
Okay, got it. So I've got 40 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Cool. So they're all able to make it into melee range. Actually, hold on. Do they need to be in melee range? Oh, within 10 feet of it.
What was the Immortal Valor's initiative?
22.
Wonderful.
They're all gonna stay within 10 feet of you. It's not gonna disappear. Okay, this one is having to be closer. Cool. I need you to make intelligence saving throws.
There we go. The right guy to do it.
Yeah, you're great at those.
That's going to be a 6. How many? 4? How many do I make?
Make 4.
That's going to be 13, 6, and 10.
Okay. 6, 10, 6, and what
14.
14. The 14 succeeds.
Yeah.
Uh,
Big brain. Being punished for being the smartest one in the party.
Actually, who here has good intelligence?
okay.
Not a brain among us.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So.
Okay, I'm taking the word.
So you're 18 instead of 13.
Actually, I should have spread it out. I'm gonna have two of them on, if that's okay. On who is this?
That's Rory.
Terrible.
Oh, sorry.
That's Kyle.
This is Rory.
Cool. I need you to make 2 intelligence saving throws, please.
Cool. I'm also great at those. It's an 8 and an 11.
Hey.
You fail both of them. Okay. You take 11 points of psychic damage as this thing forces you to feel the pain that this gnome was in.
Oh.
While it was being like what spells were cast upon them.
It takes, by the way, because of my spell, it takes 5 HP, 5 cold damage.
Okay. Even if it's a ranged attack?
A magical frost envelops you, gaining 5 temporary HP as well as dealing 5 cold damage to anything that strikes you while you have this temporary HP.
Okay, cool. Cool. So how much damage?
5 damage.
Okay, got it.
And that's cold damage.
Yes. Brain
freeze.
It actually takes double damage from this. You see that it kind of like squeals and and it in fact tries to feedback loop transfer you that sensation of pain again.
My intellect is devastating.
You succeeded on the second one, and now for the good part.
Now for the good part.
What's your intelligence score?
8.
Okay. I rolled a 16, so you get overwhelmed by this
Brain freeze.
by this powerful like compression on your brain, and you feel yourself losing your ability to like remember stuff and to think fast. You feel sluggish. You are stunned, and your intelligence is 0.
Oh, so like a not too bad on average day.
So, yeah.
No shit.
He's just stunned. He is stunned.
You failed 2 checks, so that's gonna be 19 points of psychic damage. Oh my goodness! I rolled 19 again, so that's 38 points of psychic damage.
New character.
Who needs a brain? Does Florence have any other friends? Because
I can come up with somebody, I'm sure.
How much is your intelligence?
Also an
Let go.
hey,
I rolled a 13. You're also your intellect is compressed. You're stunned, and you have 0 intelligence.
He's also unconscious, so I guess also nothing changed.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Awesome. Who's next on the initiative?
That'll be Omen.
Omen, you're.
Okay.
Well, it would be Rin, then.
Do I make any
Kyle.
saves?
But
Do I make any checks
Nope.
on my turn? No, just done.
End of your turn to shrug off stunned?
Wait, Rin first, then Omen?
Rin, then Kyrol, then Omen.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, stunned and downed and.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
Hell yeah. That's going to be an 11.
Okay. You're still stunned.
I passed my
what
death
mind
save.
shielding thing did we have?
I rolled a death save
That's on me currently.
for you.
Mind shield.
But roll to come out of. Roll to see if you regain 1 point of intelligence. So another intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Still not good at those.
Okay.
That's a 6.
Because you have a 0, your modifier is I think -4 to your intelligence.
It's 3 then.
Cool. So you do not succeed in regaining.
Wait, so you said you roll it for me?
Oh yeah, the death saves. Yes, you succeeded at this time. I'm just in general. I want my players not to know how many death saves they've succeeded or failed, because it makes it more realistic that around the table the others are like, shit, this person is bleeding out and we don't know how long they've got.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Cool. Omen, it is your turn.
Okay. What do I do?
Hmm?
Do I roll the thing? No? Intelligence or whatever? Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
they didn't attack you.
That was on their turn.
Great. Because I didn't roll. Okay, so okay, I'm going to do none of them have taken damage yet. Correct?
That's correct.
One of them took 5 cold damage.
No. I'm gonna attack the one that took 5 cold damage then.
Okay. Hunter's mark?
Yeah.
Or was it 10 damage since it was cold?
Yes.
I don't like being in the light. This is scary. Okay. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
And then
Also, they have blind sights. They don't really.
shit. Wouldn't matter anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, 1 plus 3, and then dread ambusher. Additional weapon attack. I'm gonna attack it again.
Sounds good. What was how much damage did you do the first time?
I have to also roll a d6 for that one. 9.
9 points of damage.
Yeah.
It looks close to being dead.
Okay. I'm gonna attack it again. This
Okay.
dread ambusher.
Sounds good.
Do I roll a hit again?
Yep.
Mm, 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Let's go.
It has 2 HP left. You kill it.
Okay, cool.
Second arrow hits it in the frontal lobe, and it falls to the floor, starting to ooze gray matter.
Icky.
Movement.
There's no like cover and they are psychic. That doesn't okay.
Yeah. There is, an exit behind you.
So wait, which one died?
One of the ones that was attacking.
I was imagining it being that one. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay, sounds good. Rory, it's your turn.
Bless.
Okay. It's your action.
And
Plus is a bonus action, isn't it?
no, it's an action. And my maul starts glowing.
Okay. Sounds
pretty cool.
sounds good. Okay.
Can I prep my intellect roll?
Add your d4.
Yes. I'm. Okay. There is a slam and a scream. Something speaks in a language most of you probably don't know. It's deep speech. Coming from there.
Only I was
This one turns around, runs towards the door, pushes it open, and leaves.
Do we recognize that it's deep speech?
If you have deep speech, yes, you would recognize that.
Can
But,
I
like,
hear it from the depths
even if
of
we
my
don't
unconsciousness?
Even if we don't understand it, okay.
Even if you don't understand it. The last remaining two. Okay.
Level up, yay. Level 4.
Yeah, we'll see. We can live
I think they're gonna play smart because they want to survive. So instead of doing the other thing, actually, hold on. Both of you roll a luck check. You want to hit 6 or higher.
19.
8.
Cool. Both of them are going to attack. So I need both of you to make an intelligence saving throw.
This one.
Just one.
We're not one.
5.
It's been fun.
How much is your intelligence?
8.
Cool. I rolled a 5, so your intelligence isn't banished to the Shadow Realm. You do take 12 points of psychic damage.
My intelligence is 14.
Okay. You take 9 points of psychic damage. Please don't roll too well. 12. Which means you keep your intelligence.
That's like, what's that? 12 more points of damage? Okay.
No, it just means you like as it tries to like basically strip away your intelligence, you're able to hold on to your thoughts. That's their turn. They're actually going to move closer threateningly and get into melee range.
They're standing there menacingly.
Love that.
Cool. Saving throws.
I failed mine.
Okay.
Oh,
I
another
got- I got-
intelligence?
I got like a 10 plus 2, I think.
Yeah, plus the plus the so you have a -4 because your intelligence is 0, but you do have bless.
I rolled.
Okay.
3.
Oh yeah, what is one?
So a total of
10 total.
Oh, that's cool.
I subtracted already.
Plus.
Mine's super low. I don't think I passed it.
That's
Cool.
That's
so neither of you wake up. I'm gonna do.
I mean, you're not down though, are you?
I'm not down. I'm just
But
unconscious.
you're
I'm
stunned.
I'm stunned.
You're
I'm not-
basically
yeah.
just like
I'm like, brain freeze.
cool. I made your death save.
Cool.
Owen.
Yo. Okay. What was it? Okay. I'm gonna attack the one in front of me. What's the blast? Plus whatever. D4. Uh, 5 plus 6 plus 1. 12 to hit.
12 hits exactly. And roll your damage.
Yeah, let me try mine.
Did you bonus action?
Hunter's mark. Yeah. And
Hunter's mark? Okay,
Yeah.
so you won't
On
be
brand.
able to do 2 melee attacks. Okay. How much did you go ahead and roll your damage?
does it have to be a melee attack?
No.
Okay, cool. Okay, so it's a total of 6.
Okay. Cool. Movement?
Don't worry about it. We got it.
He's got it.
Actually, you wouldn't know that I had it.
Well, I want to
Forgot I said that.
retreat, but then I'm farther away from people who need to be healed. And since they're psychic, I don't think it really matters. So I'm just gonna hold my ground.
I love level 4, man. First attack on the Intellective Hour in front of me. Even with Great Weapon Master -5, that's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And 20 damage total.
Yes.
Did you attack the one that had just been hurt
No.
by... Okay.
Yeah, the one right in front of me.
It has 21 HP.
I will smite it.
Okay, got it. So you don't need to roll, just spend the spell slot and you fry this thing's brain with radiant magic. As you strike, you see that it like puts up a psychic shield that blocks most of your attack, and it's still holding on as you push, and then smite it into submission.
Yes.
And it splatters brain matter on the floor.
After reducing a creature to 0 hit points, I can take a bonus action. So I attack the other one. That one was I can add less.
So -5.
So that would be. Oh, actually, I have enough now with my Sacred Maul +3 to that. So even without bless, that's 14 to hit.
14 hits.
This is in canon what Elvin is doing.
7 + 3 + 10.
He's so hunky.
Another 20.
Another 20.
And we'll pour on one more for
Okay, got it.
that one. Yeah. God, that's so satisfying.
And
Oh wait, no, that was the one that already got damaged.
yes.
Okay, yeah,
So you
yeah.
don't
So
need
I
to
don't need to
smite.
smite that one. Yeah.
You this thing hemorrhages and like splatters rain onto a few paintings.
I think it happens all in one blow.
Yeah.
I just wheel back like a massive baseball bat
Mhm.
and smash into the first one. That first one keeps carrying into the second one, and they both get like splattered against the wall as it finally crashes right next to it.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. Both of you regain 1 point of intelligence. You're no longer stunned, but you're still unconscious.
Let's go.
And lay on hands for.
Hold on. That was your turn. I get
Oh,
to
yes.
make one more. Okay, I did not roll a 1, so Kyrell, you are still alive.
I'll give you 5.
Cool.
Ren is just looking at him. He's like, new man crush.
I think Elvin was feeling like so cool because he killed the other brain thing. Was like, yeah, you're welcome, everyone. And then Rory did that, and he's just like,
I like barely wake up.
You hear.
Rory lifts a fist.
You hear clink, 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 as all 3 of the doors leading out of this room.
Do we get
Just
our intelligence back?
Hmm?
Do we get our intelligence?
You get 1 point of intelligence.
Me
So
talk.
you are able to walk,
Yay.
not actually able to communicate.
Are we
I think
still
language
common?
is like intelligence
Am I
5
still
or
able
something.
to cast spells?
Hmm?
Am I still
Not
able to
me.
cast spells then?
If they don't have, yeah.
are we still in combat?
No.
Okay.
While Bless is lasting, I am marching over, wanting to see what happened to the other Intellect Devourer out the other opposite door.
Cool.
I need to leave pretty soon.
Okay.
Just as like.
You see it scurrying down the corridor. The door opens for it. This door is at the end of the long corridor, and then clanks back behind it and clink, 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 locks itself.
Gotcha. Alright.
I think that's a good place to stop.
Yeah. Level 4, yay! Do I get
Oh,
level 4?
yes.
How much XP?
How much is 3 intellect devourers? They're challenge rating 2.
Let me look them up.
So just
CR2 I think is 400?
450.
Ooh.
450.
Divided by 4 players.
I guess since there's 3, there was 3 of them, right?
Hmm?
I think they're 450 each.
CR2, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to find. Okay, yeah, 450. 450 is standard
Times-
for CR2.
Times 3.
Times 3 divided by 4.
Pretty good.
So that's 350 for everyone.
Let's go.
Cool. So,
If we're not in combat anymore, would I be able to take a moment to heal myself?
yes. What's the next level?
5.
Great question.
No. How much experience points do you need to level up for the next time to level up?
XP table 5e, 6,500.
Okay. Cool. So you're
So more than double where we've gone.
yeah, you're halfway there thanks to those intellective hours. Cool. Stars and wishes.
Cool. Okay, I've healed myself back to max.
Star. I have. I don't know what I thought putting together the runes would be, but immediately manifesting a portal was so cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wish. I don't see where all this goes. It was wonderful. Yeah.
I will say this might be plot relevant for next time. As he's healing himself, you notice that it's he's talking a lot while he's healing himself. It doesn't seem to be quite lay on hands, as he's so clean.
Sus.
I forgot that I will not be here the next 2 games, so before we finish Rin, we'll probably be like, oh, I'm
Honestly,
too weak. I need to go train. I'll be back, guys.
me too, because I'm not going to be here next week. The Texas Book Festival's next week and I'm volunteering.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will leave
Yeah.
with you.
I'm gonna go. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go back through the portal. I'm gonna go train.
Actually, we have 1 intelligence right now, so we're both like.
Me go.
You're gonna go and try to. You're gonna wander those halls for a little while, getting lost. Getting lost in the relatively simple structure of heading back to the exit.
Pretty colors.
Making it to.
God, why'd they make the bathroom so hard to find?
Yeah. When you return, no time will have passed, and your characters can kind of rest.
Ren just drained the snake on the nearest column that he finds.
Do we get our intelligence back now?
When you come back from break.
Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Did I do my stars? My stars.
Okay, hold on. I gotta
Oh,
give.
my bad.
I gotta give Ben star and a wish. Love the role play of like not saying that you're Rory, and being suspicious of Tyrell.
It's pronounced Chiral. It's pronounced Chiral.
Tyrell.
Yeah, I emphasize Chiral.
Like the chemistry.
I was gonna say, was that come from chemistry?
Huh?
That come from chemistry?
Chemistry? No. It was just, I made it up.
I thought it was a whole chirality thing.
Oh, that would have been cool.
I think I'm saying it like that something of House Tyrell from Game of
I
Thrones.
was saying Chiral to emphasize how it's spelled, but
Yeah.
he pronounces it Chiral.
I think my wish is probably to try to find a place of balance, because you're very good at building your characters, and I feel like now you're slightly overpowered. So I think my wish is that when you're making the items. That you're making, if you could make items that you think would be beneficial to the rest of the party, that would be great. Cool. Who's next?
My star is. I would probably the same. I love the roleplay this session. This was a lot of fun. I think we got to interact with a lot of characters, especially in the beginning with the bird and the crowd. And then in the tavern,
The bird?
Lily.
Oh, Nasser.
yeah, and then in the tavern, we got to have a lot of good conversations. I feel like this was exactly the type of like nice transition from dungeon crawl to having a good session of like role play, following up with like, ooh, spooky castle, mysterious castle. Very excited. I'm kind of mad. I'm mad that I will definitely be watching the recording, so go ahead and give me a shout out during the next recording. Wish, My wish is I'm looking forward to see. I'm really looking for. I'm hoping Ren survives so that we can flesh out that multi-class we were talking about, and just hoping to see where that goes.
Yes.
Because much like Rory, I'm very much down for the whole. All right, things are getting tough. We got to become tough, but things are going to become tough, even tougher. So.
Yeah. Let me know what feats you've selected to see if I want to introduce a roleplay element to them. If you take,
I'm either gonna do the Eldritch.
If you take Eldritch Adept, I will introduce something that's roleplay related.
That's probably the one that I'm gonna go with,
Yeah.
but I'll message you.
Okay.
Let me know.
That will be my that's my wish for you. My star, I love your interactions with new characters in the party because like everybody here has been the new character in the party. And there's always like suspicion, looking sideways, and you're always like, "Cool, new person,
new guy, new
like,
friend."
That type of energy, I feel is great. I think I wanna see how many player characters I gotta kill before you start to be like, oh, you're just gonna die again, or something.
That is something that I'm interested in. Like, if Ren has to go through that, he will start doing that change. Like, for example, the only reason he really gives like Rory and Kyril the benefit of the doubt is because they're like, oh, I'm just directly related, and especially after Wumbo, he's like very like hesitant with like people who we don't know because he's like,
yeah.
But if a friend who died speaks for you, then that must be good.
You need to go soon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
My star is having a like cute like shiny dungeon to fight for our lives in. And my wish is like, I don't know, interesting and satisfying combat that hopefully the whole party doesn't die in. Also, I took the feat alert because my thought process was that's what Owen had in my old campaign.
What is your bonus to initiative now?
It's now 9. Yeah, it's 9.
Dexterity plus wisdom plus 5.
Mhm.
God.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I get you 9 and was another bonus.
Let's see. Gosh, I had something just now and I forgot it.
I was talking about the shiny dungeons, and I was talking about hopefully we don't all die.
Mm-hmm.
Alert.
What did you do this game? Why am I blanking?
Ethereal plane.
Kept us from the.
I think like overall star is also like the work that mostly the two of you have done to decrypt the thing and like put it together. Like the doodle I did was like I was like, haha, maybe they'll figure it out, and it was mostly for like if I need to reconstitute it later, I'll know it, and I didn't do it like I skipped out on numbers of pages because it was too small.
It was not very helpful.
And
It was mostly putting a puzzle together.
yeah. Like just like you unlocking this portal. It's like the campaign might be a lot shorter if you depending on how you deal with this dungeon. Like you know the omen without a gun, omen with a gun.
There we
The
go.
gun is my brain.
My wish. I think my wish is to see if you'd reconsider telepathic. Just because I'm interested in seeing what sort of roleplay Omen would do when like having telepathy, but no pressure. Just like that's something I'm interested in, like you raising your ability to communicate at some point in the campaign.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to come from a feat necessarily. Cool.
Oh, let's see. My star is, I appreciate also all the time that we got for role playing, especially introducing a new character. It's good to have it's nice to have an opportunity to kind of like see how people react. I also, I can't go into too much detail with other players here, but like I see like all the elements you're already bringing in from my backstory, so I really appreciate all that.
Yeah.
My wish, I kind of talked about this last time with my critiques for combat. I think the enemies, like for this instance, right, like they can basically one-shot us, and I think it's like part of balancing for like to consider is also like make it so that we can take a hit and not instantly beat down, because I didn't get to participate in all combat.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, like just adjusting the damage. So like I don't mind a challenge, but like we need to not be one shot.
I misremembered how those things worked. I thought that if I hit you with a psychic blast, I rolled d4 or d6, and that's how much you lost from your intelligence. And once you were at 0, I could do the other thing. I think I'd go. I think I should have gone with like how I remember the rules, because it's more fun. And you're not instantly stunned unless if I roll a 6 and you have 6 intelligence.
Yeah, well, at least I was thinking, like, because they did 19 damage to me, right? Or did I mishear that?
Like both of them rolled 19, but that's because I rolled 10 and 9 on 2d10s both times. The odds of that are... Like, but yes, I that's why I had one of them flee, but also it wasn't fleeing. Like, it's leaving is a story beat in itself.
Well, like I guess it's like sorry if I'm harping on this too much, but it's like, for example, even if they did half of that, right, and there's 2 hits, like we have, like at least for me right now, I have about 30 hit points, so that already takes out like a good chunk. Like that really limits the amount of rounds we can do in combat then, because we're gonna have to try to take them down within 2 to 3 rounds basically before they take down us.
I was looking at this fight and I was like, technically I should put, like, if I followed the challenge rating and I was trying to do like an encounter that you could manage easily, it would have been 2 intellect devourers, but after Ben boasted about his build, I was like, I'm gonna do 4. 4 will be fine. Give them an opportunity to like show off what they got in level 4.
To be fair, I enjoyed that part.
I think the intellect devours are a very. It's so funny because it really showed the clear weakness of our party.
Yeah.
Where I think this was one of those. I think this was one of those encounters where like almost any other, if we had like a wizard or something, any other kind of like comp, it wouldn't have been as challenging. But like the intellect devours are such a weakness that I actually kind of enjoyed that flavor part of just like, this is our weakest point is intellect.
I mean, I'm sure if Yuri was here.
Ambrose's big brain.
Our actual one brain.
Ambrose's big brain.
Here's the 2 things, right? First off, intellect devourers are dangerous to parties of all levels, and at some point I'm gonna have a horde combat where you're all high level, but I'm throwing a lot of intellect devourers at you.
Yeah.
Like that's the horde combat that I want to build up to once I've found how to balance those at higher levels. Did I get okay? Hold on. Star I loved how you rushed to the telescope as soon as I was like whispers, and that is the way to unlock the doors and get out of the room. So it's great that you did it. I think like my wish is, I think if you could, paladins have oaths. I'd like to see details of the rules that you live by. If there are any conditions for your power.
Okay.
Second star, absolutely love the role play of like getting drunk, getting introduced to.
Oh,
to
that was so
like,
good.
Bumbling your way through like, oh yeah, like your interactions with Rory were just beautiful.
Eventually ending that on a like positive and then I'll take the
That was an A1 scene. It was so uncomfortable because I was like, oh, I feel so bad. I was like, their friend, they just got here. The way you played that was perfect. Like, I don't think it could have gone any better.
For y'all, I don't know. Sorry for the players. I think everyone's caught on basically.
Oh, that you're
out of character.
Yeah.
That's not
What?
valid.
What?
No.
In character, definitely not.
Yeah, in character, not.
not with
in
zero
character Rory
Not
was
with
still
one
judging you for being
intelligence.
glory seeking.
Even if you'd figured it out, getting the psychic shock of going to 0 intelligence and then back to 1, you would have forgotten about it.
I just imagine Rin, it's like Rin took like way too much edible and he's just staring at a painting now.
Oh my
god. This is the greatest movie or this is great theater.
That is a great benchmark for
Oh, I got
role-playing
away with
one
my mass
intelligence.
healings then.
Huh?
I got away with all my mass healings. Except for Omen, I guess.
You have mass healings?
Well, no, like the massive amount of healing I did.
Oh, I thought that was just lay on hands.
Yeah, a lot of lay on hands.
It was Leon.
Yeah, like I Discord messaged her to be like, hey, roll before you give them before you say lay on hands, so that you're telling them how much HP you're giving them, but like don't make it obvious that you're rolling for the amounts.
Because I'm not gonna lie,
but like I did that too late. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Because my idea is I don't want to hide